everybody, so this is going to be my eyebrow tutorial. If you want to learn how to get these eyebrows, stay tuned. I already applied foundation and concealer. What we're doing is, okay, so I'm using an eyebrow stencil, and these are the ones from e.l.f. Eyebrow stencils from e.l.f. And I'm using the one that is a soft arch. I'm not even sure what it is, but this is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see that. It's a soft arch, or either the structured arch. I'm not even sure. But you use whatever feels comfortable to you. Now, when I first got these, they were about that big in length, which it covers your lid, so you can't really, see what you're doing. So I just cut the bottoms of them, so just is more comfortable. So what I do is I make sure I have my pencil out, which I'm using the Maybelline Define Brow. Make sure that's a little sharpened. Alright, and then I try to get it to how I want the arch where my hair is on my eyebrows. So that's where my hair is. As far, like, there's hair that's growing up here, but we're gonna cover that with concealer, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, so this is how our brow is gonna be, and I just hold this like this, and I just start only from about right here and then fill it in. Okay, I use powder for the beginning part, and for the powder I'm actually going to use my eyebrow brush, and this one is from Coastal Scents, and I'm using the Wet n Wild brow kit in dark brown. Okay, and that's what that looks like. It just comes with a brow wax, a light brown, and a dark brown. So I use the light brown for the beginning, for the starts of my eyebrows, which is right here, and then I just fill that in. Really light hands on that part, because you want it to fade, and you don't want it to be like just one solid color. So I just do it with a really light hand. So for the second half of my brow, which is starts from right here until the arch and to the tail of the eyebrow, I actually use the dark powder, which is this one right there. So I just use that just to set. And I don't run it through like this. I just pat on top of the color. Thing I do to keep them looking like really sharp, I actually use a small angled liner brush, and this one is actually from Walmart, and I use my Coastal Scents, my NYX concealer in a jar in Fair. It's CJ02 Fair, and this is my shade. I don't really like this concealer for like under eyes or for blemishes. I just feel like it gets too cakey, so I actually use it for my brows. I line above the brow really carefully, because you don't want to mess up what you did as far as filling them in for the bottom. And you want to be as gentle as possible and as patient. Like, try to take your time, because you want to make sure that's nice and edged and nice and cleaned up. Then after I have them lined up, I actually take the brush and then I start pulling the color of the concealer upwards and blending it into my foundation. I do my eyebrows as soon as I finish my foundation. I don't set my foundation or anything. I make sure my foundation is still moist, and then I do my eyebrows, so that the concealer can blend really nicely in with the foundation, so it doesn't look weird. So yeah. Okay, so you just blend the concealer with your finger. Well, the bottom part, try not to get too close to your eyebrows. And just blend it with your finger. And then after you do that, you're going to take a fluffy brush and take your setting powder, well, your pressed powder. And I'm using my Maybelline Dream Matte powder, and this one is in light 2-3, but this is actually a lot lighter than I am. But I just use it to set the concealer on the top portion of my eye. And that is it for brows. So I hope this is helpful to somebody. So if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.